Alright everyone, RedBeardedGamer here on the second installment of the Manor Lords playthrough with the latest updates. If you're here from the last series that I just did, you'll be familiar with how this goes, but if you're new, welcome. The previous series, of course, did not have those rivers, the water. Didn't really have much in the way of terrain features like these cliffs and whatnot. So I'm doing a new series to kind of showcase that and check something here, and yeah. So that's what we're doing, and I did drop another video today with a different game, Battlefield 1942. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff, kind of first person, old game, classic, feel free to check that out as well. But we will get started on this video. Again, kind of doing shorter form videos, going to do no longer than 20 minutes with these. I did 30 minutes on the last one just to get set up. But yeah, as you can see, this map is this region is a little bit oddly shaped. So the opportunities are well, let's just say it's going to be a little bit more challenging. Just less land space, and the geography creates some dilemmas. As you can see, I've got food down here, and then way up here I've got other resources. So I went ahead and put my stuff in the middle, so everybody kind of has to walk pretty far for both food and raw materials. So we will see how this goes. Right now we still have yet to get homes built. We're trying to get that worked on, but it's just taking some time. Hopefully we can get that done before winter. People start freezing to death. We don't need that. Trying to get the granary built as well. It's pretty important, and then we'll get these houses built, and hopefully we'll start collecting enough resources to start getting more houses ready so people can move in. There we go. So that's good. I'll go ahead and assign people to the granary. Food stall. That's important. Here it is raining on us. Once again, I can't help but just mention just how beautiful the scenery is, and the effects and everything. The developer, just what a great game, such detail, and I definitely tell whoever it is put their heart into it, and so really appreciate that, and honestly excited for all the other updates that are down the line. I don't know the roadmap, but if they keep going, then this game is just going to get better and better. Alright, definitely like and subscribe and share the videos. We appreciate that. Definitely helps get it out there more, as you hear everybody else say. So let's get going. So again, the biggest concern is getting these homes built, and it's just a slower process because, again, the yeah, running out of food. Now the meat is keeping up, so that's good. And here soon we will the forager hut is under construction as well, so we'll be getting fish. Again, a new item that we haven't messed with. They're working on the woodcutter's lodge, which is great and all, but I need these built, people. Y'all need homes. Shouldn't have to tell you all this. So, you know, we'll see how it goes here, and hopefully we can get this figured out. There we go. They're moving stuff to it, so that's good. When we have the opportunity, we'll get this hitching post upgraded so we can get more logistics, because this is definitely a map where they need logistics to get goods moved back and forth. So my wood production, I've got him here, and I got him working on this section for wood. I don't want to encroach on the wild animals. I might end up having to build one over here and have them work on the wood in this area. This is a region that has good fertility, so my goal is wheat and barley, and then maybe work in flax, but wheat and barley are like the two #1 plants and crops that I need. There we go. We've got some. That's what we need. But yeah, I need those two crops to hopefully help with food and also help with our entertainment down the line, with the barley to be turned into malt, to be turned into ale. And again, if you're new, not familiar with the game here, I am building these long plots so that I can we can upgrade them to vegetable gardens. Costs some money, but the vegetables really do end up being the main source of your food. At least it has been in my experience, because nothing else seems to really keep up over time, especially as you grow. One of my first playthroughs, it just got to the point where I wasn't able to keep up with food, and it was a mess. So yeah, doing these long plots, they collect a lot more vegetables, and therefore takes care of the food. Hopefully with this setup, I mean, we've got fish and meat, we'll have vegetables, and then I want to have wheat farms so that we can turn it into bread, so that hopefully we have a decent variety of food. The largest burgage plots, the level 3s, need 4 different types of food to keep them happy. So, you know, we'll have meat, we'll have vegetables, we'll have fish, and hopefully we'll have bread. So that should take care of that. We'll go ahead and turn this into a vegetable garden as well. It's going to be a little while before we get any more regional wealth, due to the fact that level 1s don't raise any taxes, and I won't be trading probably for a little bit. What's good about this region is that we do have a rich deposit, which means we can do the deep mine development point, which we'll have to do charcoal burning and then deep mining. So once I level up 2 times, I can get that. In between, I'm probably going to have to do the trapping and then the advanced pond keeping. So I think it's either 4 or 5 max development points that you get, which I hope that's something that's going to be changed, because honestly there's so much more that looks like they're going to be developing, that if you only have that limited amount, it's really hard to you know, really explore these different options. So, but yeah. So again, homelessness is eating us alive with our approval, but that should be changing here soon as we get these homes built. September, so we are looking at some concerning reality of the winter coming and us not having a whole lot of firewood or food. So we really do need to get this figured out, because we could be having a big problem on our hands. We're in October now. Yep. Alright, I think fuel should be hanging in there. It's just the fuel and the food we're going to be getting pretty thin on. We've got to get these houses built, these homes built. Alright. Keep this thing sped up so that we can get this thing moving. As you can see, firewood is greatly increasing. Meat is hanging in there. So, you know, we'll see how that goes over time. Come on, guys, get this house built. There they go. Okay. So now we got just two more homeless families that we're waiting on. Two more families living in tents. Come on, guys. Let's get that wood over there and let's get this thing built. Problem is, again, we've only got one ox available. Takes 20. Well, it does say 0. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and get that because it says 0 out of 1 space. So that means there is one available. So that'll hopefully speed up the logistics side of things. This food situation is kind of concerning me right now. Alright, there's the other wood there, so I'm gonna get that built. We're in November. Alright, one more house, and when everybody will have a home. So from there, I think ahead to the saw pit for planks. We'll go ahead and get the forester's hut active. Again, the forester's hut is going to allow us to replenish trees, which is, as you can see, is going to be an issue because as they harvest the trees, they run out of them. And so we need the forester's hut to replant them so we have a rolling, you know, source of wood, or else we end up running out of that vital resource, and that's not good. So, as you can see, our food is pretty much gone. So, these guys need to step up their game, because this is a problem. I've been taking some German, and I'm pretty sure the default name is indicating that this is the river's name is the Dornlei. So it's on der Dornlei River. So on the Dornlei, if I'm understanding that correctly. All right, we gotta get one more thing, one more log over there. And then they'll be able to get that built. Hopefully right in time to miss winter. Or at least be able to not undergo the whole winter in the snow. The food situation, I don't know what these people are doing. I think they're too concerned about, let's see, 10. Bandit camp sighted, which means we're going to end up with stuff being stolen. Which there's certain items that wouldn't bother us that much, but if they ever stole food, we'd be in a bad spot. Alright, so what we're going to do is we'll go ahead and do the, so we're going to do the trapping, advanced pond keeping, charcoal burning, and then deep mining is probably going to be the direction that we go. Alright. Got a new message. Militia is important. I mean, technically, we've got 10 spear militia. You know, we might be able to knock out, well, there's another one right there. We might be able to knock out the bandit camp, but we would definitely lose people, and we just can't afford that right now. So that's just going to have to be what it is. Alright, we're seeing hopefully no negatives, so that will, for the approval rating, so that'll hopefully go up. My guess is the food is just barely hanging in there, even though we do have people hungry. Let's see. I'm trying to get those plots built. So we got Forester's Hut. Not a whole lot we can do at the moment. Farmhouse is going to be necessary. I want the farmhouse to be in the least suitable, least fertile land, so I'm not taking up any more than I have to. So we'll put that there for now. Alright. I don't know what these guys are doing, but there's plenty of animals, it seems, and we're not hunting. Oh man, this is challenging. We've got hunger. Hopefully, now it is February. We've got death from starvation. We'll see what happens here. This may be a crash and burn. We try not to let that happen, but we'll see. Huh. Man's passed away. We need a church built before we can do anything with that. We're not going to have a church built for a while. when this when the spring and summertime comes back, we should have these vegetable gardens working for us. Alright, well, that is basically 20 minutes now, so pretty much where we're going to be. Raiders coming in a year, which in this condition we would not survive. I'm pretty sure most of the time they don't do anything. These guys don't do anything at this stage of the game, but who knows. Alright, so now we're seeing, looks like we're seeing, yeah, hunger is kind of gone away, so that's kind of an upturn in the circumstances, which is good. Starting to see things get built. I'm gonna go ahead and get this this fishing hut. So, alright. So for fields, which at this point we need new families, because pretty much where everybody's employed is where they need to be employed. Apparently the bodies do disappear over time. I forget how many people died the first winter from the pilgrims that came over. It was a lot. I think it was more than half. So, just makes me think of that, to be honest with you. So the food is hanging in there. It's still just the meat. Hopefully, before too long, we'll start seeing the vegetables come into play. Okay. It's just a slow process. Tausendbuch. Tausendbuch. There we go. So things are definitely looking better than they were as we come into the new year, or the springtime, that is. So this is yet, oh, it is built. I built a forager's hut, come on. Oh my goodness. What a newbie mistake. How does this work? There we go. Alright. Let's get that built. It's probably the next thing that when the new family gets here eventually. It's the next thing we're going to do. But here we are in May, second year, and things are looking up, even though we do have raiders coming. Hopefully by the time they come, we will have at least enough of enough soldiers, enough militia to withstand their attack. So thanks again for watching. RedBeardedGamer here. Feel free to like and subscribe and share. Leave a comment. Again, ideas for the settlement name. And so yeah, thanks for watching.